Hey, what's up guys? My name is Jack TechMLB, and today we're going to be going over my dice collection that I use for my role-playing games when I play them. Today we have a guest with us. We have Duffy. This is Duffy. Duffy, say hi to a camera. Say hello. She just wanted to sit up here with me while I was doing this, so I'm letting her. If she starts crawling on my table, though, I'm going to have to sit her down, because you can't be up there. I got a bunch of stuff up there. Oh, she's going for it. Let's set her down, and she'll pop back up. Ooh, careful, careful, careful. You can't do that. You can't do that. She had her leg on here. You can't do that. I don't want to drop you. Anyway. Oh, a Discord message came through. I thought specifically those were turned off during this. Let's see what that's about. Oh, it's because it was lagging behind. Alright, well, we're going to get going. I actually have all my dice in a storage container for mobile carry at this moment. It's going to take a minute to sort through all of these. I'm not going to do that sorting on camera. Instead, I'm just going to I'm going to try and find the D20 of every set and any other additional ones that might be relevant. So we will start with, whichever ones I can really find. Start with some of the more simpler ones. I'm also going to show different things I use with the dice, like different types of carry, different bags I have, and stuff like that. Storage, Little Knickknacks Wizards of the Coast has. Like, Knickknacks would be an equivalent of, like, here's like a candy container that's shaped like a D20. I got two of them. Those are kind of neat. It's not cowbells whenever they're clinked together. Fuzzy dice that were in my car. Oh yes, Duffy, fuzzy dice. I keep looking over there, my camera's here, the string that was attached to them corroded over time, just broke off. A little coin that came with some dice. It's for Bard Cutting Words. It says D8, pretty sure it's to represent it. It's kind of neat. Here's it up close. I'll show you the exact set of dice this came from here later. That's just whenever I call out the coin that I got with it, that's the one I'm talking about. And I'm doing the knickknacks first because this is the last one I really have besides like dice rolling things you'll see in a minute, are dice slings. If you have seen a couple other videos, you'll know I'm a slight Transformers fan. Hasbro/Wizards did dice Transformers called Dice Slings. They're pretty neat. This one is a Beholder. This one is, I say his name wrong, Red Dragon Thumberchowd, I think is how you say his name. And I got one of each of them. I wish there was a purple Beholder one. That'd be neat. Duffy, are you playing with the books? Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to do some specialty dice and weird dice first to get those out of the way, and then we'll do normal sets. Yes, I know. I know normal sets. This is a tube. Inside of this tube are tiny dice. I will show you the normal dice by comparison when we get the D20. Here's the D20. It's like a blue/light blue with goldish kind of coloring. Hello, Duffy. She's right here. Alright. Yes, that's dice. Here's a normal size D20 in comparison to the small one. I'll explain this one in a minute. I'm going to show you a, quote, oversized D20 next to it. See if I can get all three in the same. Oh, come on. Kinda should show. There's not. Oh, there we go. There's not really a... I don't know. Either way, though, that is the size difference. I'm going to put this one back in its tube. But it is a full set of 7, and they're small dice. I got upstate. So that was pretty cool one time when I got that. We'll do the giant dice next, since that was the one I was literally just showing off to help explain that. Okay, so here's a set of giant dice. They kind of look like weird, multicolored, Jawbreakers, which is another reason I really like the colors we have. The reason why I got these also is just because I really wanted a set of giant dice, but also they're blacklight reactive. So I actually have a way to demonstrate that for you all today. Let's see if I can get it to do it. So give me one moment. Let's hope I don't make my entire setup break. That's bright. My lamp here, it's not quite blacklight, but it does trigger the purple hue I need. So give me one moment. There it is. It's doing it now. you can kind of see the green right there really showing through. It will go through and make the dice actually change color. See the bright orange tip there? Ooh, that's a really good way to put it. I was going to say, it's going to be kind of hard to show on camera, especially with my light I have on top of the room, but it's okay. Ah, God, that's bright. Hold on. Okay. There we go. And how's my lighting? Not bad. Okay.
Oh, hi, Duffy. Yes, hello. Very patient creature.
Alrighty. So the next one I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way now because it's another specialty dice. This is a D30. And there's two reasons I have a D30. Well, three, I guess. One, so I have a D30. I can roll 1 through 30. It's pretty neat. Two, to intimidate players, because I can just sit this there or roll it, and then, like, you know, I can just be like... I actually hit my headphones when I was doing it, but this thing weighs a little bit. And then the third option is the reason I actually got one in the first place is I found one out of a family member that is no longer with us, their stuff. I found one. I didn't lose it. I let somebody see it, and they misplaced it, and I couldn't find it again, so I ordered one. I do have some in this set that are from where I found, though, so I bought the D30 in memory of that, but I do have some of the dice that are from that, so it's not a complete loss. It's okay. The last set of specialty dice, besides technically two more that'll be part of a set here in a moment. Give me one moment to get it out. Here are the specialty dice that I most recently got. These are ones I'm going to use fairly often when I run D&D 5th edition, and sometimes other systems. This, I got off Etsy. I don't know how clear. I'm going to try and get one of the faces to be shown pretty clearly. Let's see, it's upside down. Come on. Focus. Focus. Focus, focus. And also I'm not good at angling it, and also my frame delay is not good. Okay, well, what you're looking at is a room that says dining room. This dice, I roll it. It's 20-sided, and it has 20, I think 20 different rooms. I don't think any double up, of what room they just walked into at random. I have another one. This one should be a little easier to see. It's not quite focusing on there, but you can see these are room shapes. It's building the actual dungeon itself, walking through and figuring out how the dungeon is shaped as we go through. This one's loot based. Here's like gems, for example. Oh, wow, hold on. It really just does not want to focus on that. Huh. Okay, well, it's loot, and then the other one is weather. So that's clear weather, clear skies. That one's kind of showing up a little better. General other weather's like foggy. Pretty cool. That is one of my favorite sets I've been using. The weather one is the one I use the most because that's multi-system, so I can do that on anything, as long as the location they're at has weather. Pretty fun. We're going to go through some... I'm not going to show the whole set, because I'd have to dig out like every single part of it, but it does have some specialty dice in the set, so I have the main D20, as well as the specialty dice from the set. I'm holding here a red and a purple D20. And on these D20s, if we look at the maximum die face, so 20, there's a little symbol. And it's kind of coming out clear. This is an Autobot symbol. And this is a Decepticon symbol from Transformers. And they're coins / D2s. I think they're kind of neat. I bought them because I do own a copy of the Transformers role-playing game, and my local game store had copies of the dice. So I was like, hey, let's get it. They work for any RPG, and I like having them. Alright, so these next few sets are from two different locations. Five Below and Walmart. And I'm highlighting those two specifically because the Five Below ones I just got for pretty cheap. They're only about, I think, $3.50 each for a full set of 7 and a bag, which is really good for D&D dice.
Yes, hello, Duffy. What do you need? What do you need?
That's okay. Anything from what I'm about to show you will be, or that's extra, like the bag and stuff, I'll show later when I demonstrate like the traveling cases and stuff I use. However, we're going to start here. These are two that I got from Five Below. I think this one's called Blood on the Water because it is a pirate / water / ocean theme. Hi, Duffy. Yes. You can't really... Again, I wish my... Okay, you can see it. It's just blurry. It's a clear blue You can see the number colors, but you can see the red flakes in there. That is the blood in the water. The entire set of dice have that. Hello, Duffy. Oh, you can't go over there. We talked about that. You can lay right here, though. You can sit right here. I don't think you realize how inconveniencing you're being. I'm going to try to move you carefully. Here, go down here. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Yes, I know. Go eat, play with your toy. This is another one. I don't remember the name of it. I know it is like a haunted mansion / castle style is what they're trying to do. Bless you, you sneezed. It is clear, but I don't know how well the camera is going to pick it up. Also, the exact set I got isn't the most transparent. It's like transparent only near like the 19 and 6 and stuff. Or 19 and 9, I guess. So, I'm going to try and show it. This is it. Ooh, you can kind of catch the light right there. See how it's kind of translucent? Oh, are you? Okay, hello. That's a perfect spot for you. This is it. It is clear, as I mentioned before. It's just kind of hard to tell. You can kind of tell where the light's hitting it above me. Not as neat of a set, but again, comes with a bag, and it was only $3.50 for a full set. Hello. And some of the other dice in the set show it. Like, let me see if I can find... Here's the D8. Like, see if it kind of catches. It's catching it a little bit. Alrighty, all of these next ones are from the... Oh, that kind of hurt. Be careful. Be careful doing that. These next ones came with a bag and came with a dice tray and dice tower. I'll show you what I mean. They're from Walmart, and they're, I think, fairly new. I don't know how long they've been doing it. So when I say a D4... Oh, baby, careful. Here, can you back up? Can you back up? There we go. When I say D4, what do you think? What pops into your head for shape? For me, it's always been this. This is a D4. Sometimes the numbers will be on the bottom. I hate the ones that are on the bottom. Okay, wait. I don't hate anything. I just say that. I don't like the numbers on the bottom. Top of the pyramid superior. Or do you think about this? This bullet-shaped thing, like gumdrop nub. Okay, so the only reason I bought these was because I saw them. I really like the colors, but like, I've never seen a D4 like this. I've seen specialty D4s. Like, I have a friend who has like a revolver-themed bullet dice set, and that's really cool. And obviously, it's shaped like a bullet. Or I've seen some that are like a rhombus. I mean, I call them diamonds in kindergarten, but then they switched it to rhombus on me. But like a rhombus shape, kind of like a pyramid, but double side. I don't know how to explain it. I don't have one on to explain what I'm trying to talk about, but I'm going to find the D20s of each of the sets. You know, I probably should have done a little bit surface organization before I did this video / live stream, but honestly, it gives me more time to rant, and I can usually fill a long amount of time doing that. Okay, we'll start out with this one. This reminds me of, like, Baby Bottle Pop. The perfect designs for that. This is, like, a really cool design. I want to eat this. I want to bite it really hard, but I know I will be very disappointed. I've never lost a single die before, and I don't plan to today. See, I know where they are. I'll tell you exactly where they are. They're on the bottom, so let me check this. Oh, wow, they're both on the bottom. No, 3. We're going to try. So right here. Ooh, let's get the light. You can see the yellow and red one. There's like a dark blue one here, and there's another one, I swear. Oh, green, like a greenish and light green one right here. It's like the copper oxidization color. Perfect color to explain that. Let me see if I can find a blue, like one of the blue ones that isn't the D20. I can. Here's a blue one that isn't the D20. It is multicolored, it's just kind of hard to see. I think this one came with it's blue and gray. Let's see if I can show that. Some gray in there. This came with the dice tower. Now that I've showed those particular sets in that category, I will just show and move on to the bags and dice tower, because the one that came with the dice tray also came with the bag. So we'll split that up and go to that portion. as well as just show, this came with the big dice. This is an average size dice container for context. I did not get a set of dice that goes in this one. I got this one from my friend Henry. He was like, hey, I don't need this. I store them in Magic the Gathering deck boxes. So he gave me this one, and then this one is for the big dice. That is their main home. Oh, I'm not hearing a Discord notification through this laptop. I'm hearing it through this laptop. I have two laptops open, even though this one's considered a desktop. I left a D4 out. Let me put that in there. Also, let me try muting whatever source that is, because I'm noticing that's coming out more and more. Sorry, I'm gonna completely explain why I just had a weird emotional reaction like that. I just got asked to be a best man at a wedding. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna continue on though. I probably will say yes to that. Give me just one moment. I gotta figure out who is. There we go. Magic the Gathering group chat. Mute channel. Let's go with 3 hours. Not too long. And let's see. Duffy, what's wrong? What's wrong? Yes, I'm petting you. All right. Dice tray. I'm not gonna unpop it out of its thing, but it came as like a flat piece of rubber. Square, just like a square of thin rubber. Here it is. And you button it up on the side like that. Here's a dice tray. Every time I've tried to roll it, I mean, unless I roll it really softly, which I don't throw my dice, but like they bounce out of it really easily. This is a dice tray you get from the baby bottle pop color, the yellow and red one, and the gray and blue. Ooh, you are on a spot. I have to move you. Okay, careful. Can you come down? Will you come down? You will. Thank you. I didn't have to do anything. You just jumped on leap down. Alrighty. Wet nose. That's okay. Okay. Kind of lost track because of that. Oh, I don't have it. I really wish I did. But over... Here, let's see if I can reach it. Okay, I cannot reach it. And I'm not going to try to reach it. Over there, I have the extra thing this dice tower I'm about to show you comes with. This is from Walmart. This is a dice tower with a really slidey door. I'm just going to take the door off, but here's the back of it. It has some storage in the back, and it usually holds, it comes with 2 markers. I think it's 2. No, 1 marker and 6 initiative trackers that go right here on the front. They're magnetic. I really like that. The dice tower, top and bottom. You're supposed to put it in like this, and you have a dice tower. They like put, not quite cardboard, but there's a material here, if you can hear me. Like, it's something I can, like, that's sticking out a little bit. The design is not, like, plasticed on there. It's like, I'm going to say cardboard, maybe cardstock. So anything that's not gray on here can wear off, it seems, eventually. Like, for example, the door here is circular, but the circular part right here is cardstock, or whatever it is. It's not plastic, so it can get probably damaged over time. Since I just recently got it, I haven't experienced that. And again, the door is very slidey. So, there is thunder outside, so if you hear that, my apologies. Or if you see lightning, oops. Anyways, yeah, very slidey. But it's also my first dice tower, so it was only like $8. I got a set of dice with it. I say free set of dice, but I mean, like, technically not. But I bought it for the fact that it's a dice tower. I've never had one. And it hasn't let me down yet so far, so that's pretty cool. I don't see myself using this, but I always like having gimmick things to go with my dice. So that's pretty cool. And as I set it down, the door went flying away, or the back of it went flying away. Yeah. Would recommend, though. Absolutely recommend, especially for, like I said, it's my first one. Let's do another gimmick thing before we get into the main dice. I'm mainly putting it off because I realized how annoying it's going to be to track, especially with the cat jumping on the table. That could get tedious, but it's okay. This is a Wizards of the Coast product, I believe. Let me check. Yes, this is a Wizards of the Coast product that they seemingly made in 2011. It says Dungeons & Dragons at the top. It's a little jail cell rock thing. It is a dice dungeon. It has a little light built in on it. The gate is not loose. I just have it unlocked. Once I latch it, does not come open. Holds I can fit a whole dice set in here. Don't recommend doing that. It is a kind of thin plastic on the gate. I don't think it would break. I can go like this, and I feel very confident it wouldn't break. I just don't want the latch getting worn, because I can see that happening, kind of. It also comes with a little book on how to train your dice to actually roll better for you with the dungeon, so it's pretty cool, pretty funny, and again, it's really tiny. It's over there again. I wish I would have grabbed it for the video, but I also got a little light-up beholder, but that's not dice-related, so I'm not showing that, but it is a neat little thing to have at my desk, because if a dice roll is just really low, I'll just throw it in here and lock it up and say, get better, scrub, and then not look at it again for a while. And it can think about what it did in timeout. So, last of the dice gimmicks. There will be a portion of this at the end dedicated to Magic the Gathering spin downs. Until then, we're going to show my bags, and then we're going to go straight into the actual rest of the dice. Bag. I don't remember where I got this bag. It's pretty nice. The drawstring does not open. I will trust any set I put in here, and I don't with a lot of these. I will trust any that I put in here. It will not come out. I usually use this to carry around my 4 white specialty dice I got off Etsy, like the weather one, the coin one, and stuff. So that's pretty fun. Hi, you're in the bad spot. Come down. Come down. Thank you. Thank you for being nice. Don't know how she's even making it. There's a phone there, a mouse, a Pepsi. Alright. Drawstring bag, very nice. All of these are drawstring bags, but just how much quality they are. This is a very fine drawstring bag I got with that dice set that I got the coin from, Wizards of the Coast official. Pretty tight. I can see it being loose. Like, if I jostle it around, I'm grabbing the bottom, jostle it around, and I did tighten it. It is... Dice can easily fall out of that. So I don't use this a lot. I also don't want to damage it, and it's already, despite only having it for so long, has some like thread, like a single thread sticking out and another smaller one up here. Nicely made, though. Very nicely made. Has the D&D logo on it. Pretty cool. These are the 2 I got from Five Below. The ghostly one I was talking about. Very, very cheaply made, but again, I'm not going to bitch or complain. It's actually a really tight bag. Tighter than the D&D one, I would say, because the D&D one's very felty, and therefore the material doesn't really stick together, or not stick, but like stay shut is bad. I'm pretty sure these logos wear off very quick. Here is the Blood on the Water one. For anybody looking for cheap dice, very easy way to do it. Also, the cat is now on my lap. That's okay. This is the Walmart one that had the 3 sets, not 4, because the 4th one came with the dice tower with no bag, because you're supposed to store it in the dice tower. String, little worrying, but the bag itself, very tight. Another one of those nice materials that really does close really well, but way softer. The inside, soft as well. Don't know why that would matter for this particular case, but it does. Got this bag from a coworker at work. It has nothing to do with D&D, and it had some candy in it, but it is really good bag. Like size, I store my Transformers dice in this. Like this one is a very, very good one. Shuts, doesn't open up. Very high quality. I ordered this one off Amazon. It's old. It's about as old as I am at the hobby. It does shut really good. It's got a bit of an opening. Like I can stick an entire finger like through the gap, even with it shut completely. But that doesn't mean dice fall out of it. It's pretty big, biggest bag I own, and it can hold the mass majority of all my dice. It's just now starting to get to where it's starting to like naturally flex itself. Due to how many dice I have, I can't store my whole collection in here and feel confident that they'll all stay in, but I can hold a lot in here. And the strings, just I gotta keep tying them. They keep fraying. It's just from age. This bag did absolutely amazing, and it came with like 20 sets of dice when I got it. So for like I think $20, maybe 25, not too sure. And then I'm going to show you my actual dice tray I used for like multiple years that I got from somebody else who was doing some woodworking. I think they just bought it at a store, but that's okay though, because they had it for one of their hobbies they had. It's broken at the moment. The side is falling off, but it's just a little tray, and it's wood on the bottom, but they gave me some like felt. They gave me 2 sheets of like little felt to put on the bottom. It's very loud to roll in, but it's what I've used for years. Probably have videos where I'm playing D&D. This is what I would have been using back then. Would still continue using it. I just want to get that glue on there to get that fixed and maybe glue the felt down, because as you can see, I can pick it up with my hands, and if I turn it upside down, it wants to fall out. So, not fun. Very good tray, though. Something simple, yet really neat. Let's put the bags back in it, and then I will put them down here, and then we will continue on with the individual dice. Okay, Ducky, careful. Careful, baby. Alright, there we go. This is the dice once again. I don't remember every single set, is what I want to say. if I wasn't a fucking weirdo. I actually do remember practically every single set I got in this. I can tell you where I got all of them for it. And yeah, we will do it. So let's begin. Alright. Okay, what D20? I'm going to try doing D20, and then I will pick out... I'll set the D20 out on my laptop and set any additional dice I find of the same color on there after I explain it. Let's start with... Okay, super easy one. This one right here. Blue and yellow. I wish these colors were reversed because this was from the Rick and Morty D&D starter set. I have it over there. It comes with, I think, 3D20s. Or is it 2D20s, 3D6, and then the regular assorted? That's what this set comes with. Very good set. I've used it several times. Obviously, the dice themselves, I don't own any weighted dice. I'm just going to say that now. So all of them are good sets. I just really like the colors is what I mean when I say good sets. I do kind of wish the blue was the primary color, though, as blue is the primary color in the intro logo. But I do not hate this. This feels a really, like, I'm happy with this. I am still satisfied with this entirely. Let's see. Do I have the D20 on top? Because if so, I can show you the set that I got with that really nice Wizards of the Coast bag. Yes, it is. This sparkly gold set kind of looks not too good on camera. Some people say it doesn't look good in person. I like it. If you kind of just move it like this and flick it through your hands, just run it through with the light, it looks like it's liquid core, so that's pretty cool. Don't own any of those because I'm afraid it's going to dry up, and they're kind of expensive. I also don't own any metal sets, but this one's a really good supplement. It's just a golden one. It was out of the D&D 50th Anniversary Asirax treasure box thing, where you can get random sets, and I got the one. If you look at the full list, which I had trouble tracking down, there's actually not too many gold ones, and the box is like the gold edition. And so, in my head, I'm kind of rationalizing this is a really cool set to have from that. Also, it's technically officially Wizards, so, and then here's like the D6 from it and stuff. On any of them that I don't, oh yeah, you can see the sparkle one kind of going through. I just wish it would focus. Hold on. Focus. Focus, focus. Okay, did not focus. Oh, hi, Duffy. You don't need to be in that. You just want to be. I'm going to shut it real quick so that way she does not get into it. I'm going to set you down. Is that okay? Can I set you down? Will you let me? Oh, she just jumped. Okay, she jumped. The box started sliding towards her, so she jumped. That's okay. Next up, I think we're already almost 30 minutes in. I have the heat on, so I'm a little warm, so I'm going to open up a Pepsi. That flicked Pepsi on a magic box down here. There we go. Wiped it off. Alright, so the next set we're going to show, actually no, this one isn't a set, this is a singular die. This is a green one. It's a little clearer. It's like that one I showed that I said was the Haunted Castle one, except it's the light green, but it is completely clear. It's also got the D&D ampersand logo. This one, as you can tell, is officially licensed. It came with the Dice Dungeon Jail thing. This came with it. So that is a singular one. Let me move some of the Rick and Morty ones I'm seeing, as well as the gold ones. Put them over here. Just getting them out of the way. That way it helps me get to the other ones. Alright, we'll start with another one I special ordered. This one was called Acid Splash. I cannot remember the creators because it has been a little while, but I do know I ordered it special. This was a Acid Splash set that I got offline. Probably can be easily found by Googling Acid Splash set. Very cool set. I use this one a lot for a lot of different reasons. Like, that's the one where I'm like, what kind of dice do I want to bring? This one pops out. Let's bring that one. And that's actually the reason why I'm grabbing so many right now, is because I pretty much have the entire set on top of the box. Very cool set. Next up, another special order set. I wanted something that looked like Bomb Pops. If you ever had a Bomb Pop, it's a red, white, and blue popsicle. Very good flavor, very unique flavor. And this is what I ordered. It is cloudy, so slightly clear as well. Custom ordered. Off, I think, at Etsy. Like I said, they're all on there. If not, another website that has it. I'll have to look. I think there was one more. I can't remember off the top of my head. Just yellow numbers. Really cool. Full set's really neat. The D20, not particularly my favorite. Oh, wait, no. No, this is. It's also perfectly Pepsi colored. Never thought about that. And I'm drinking a Pepsi now. Not sponsored by anything I'm mentioning that they look like. And that's okay. I'm skipping over a few because I have like 3 sets that look exactly the same. And I have to figure out which one is which. Because they are noticeable, but the way to tell is like so subtle. Okay. This will be a full set I'm going to demonstrate, but I can't see all the parts, or not all the parts, all the pieces of the set. This was 6 dice that I got. They were my first dice set I ever had, and it came with the My Little Pony Tales from Equestria or Tales of Equestria? I don't remember, because I haven't played it in years. I don't have the box set anymore, but I do have the dice. It was only 6 of them, and it kind of looks a little wonky, a little lopsided. Here's the D20. Just a blue standard D20. It's the one I used for the size comparison earlier. Every single dice from it I can track down. I'll be able to show. They are differently shaped slightly than most of the other dice in the sets, but I will find them and demonstrate and show them off. Try not to make sure the dice don't land on my trackpad, because I got to use that to end the stream whenever we're done. I'll probably just put them back in for the end of the stream. Excuse me. And that's not... Alright, let's get into some of the more, like, generic ones that I got with that big bag. I'm grabbing a bunch of D20s out. Alright, so all of the ones I'm going to show, no special connection in general. They're just really cool that I have, in my opinion. I got them with the drawstring bag. The big one. This one's black and white, very easily to see. This one's like a dark green. This is one of the 3 that looks very similar to the other 2 I have. I'll show you those in a little bit. This one is the straight black with yellow numbers. Orange, straight orange with white numbers. Slightly clear? No, sparkly and pink with a little bit of light pink. Bubblegum kind of thing, / space, depending on how you look at it. Clear light blue with white letters, kind of like ice. Straight black with blue numbers. So just generic colors, pretty neat though. They got a couple specialty ones looking in there. Custom order / just found it specifically for this coloration. I was about to play a Lich character. This one also reminds me a little bit of the desert, or just peanut butter and jelly, depending on how you look at it. Got this from GameStop. Wish I could remember the name of this set. It's purple mixed in with a little bit of that brown, like that nougat brown. I think it's pretty cool. How many times have I said the word cool? Rewind this video, play it from the beginning, note the time, and then be like, take a shot. Oh, shoot. Every time I say the word cool. But stop after you start feeling like you could be in danger of your health. Because I know I've said it several times. Or I feel like I've said it a lot. Because I found it. Here's the D6 from that original set I said I had from Tales of Equestria. And I think it's Tales of Equestria. Because that rolled off my tongue a little too easily. So I think that's correct. D6. D20. Light blue, more like ice. Light blue, regular ice. I don't know. Which one would you say is more of an ice color? Like an Arctic ice color. But they're very similar. Kind of spacey. This one I use for Spelljammer a lot. It is a light blue, sparkly, with purple mixed in. Reminds me a little bit. Do I have it out? No, it's like the Baby Bottle Pop one, but sparkly and a little more clear. Duffy, no. Duffy, no. Duffy, what do you need? What do you need? What? My hair keeps, like, going in my eye. Other assorted dice from the sets of the light blues. Set those there. D20s. Oh no. Okay, yep, then that's right next to my open Pepsi. Okay, Duffy, hop down. Thank you. Alright, blue with white, mixed in with dark and light blue. Come on. Hey, stop doing that. Come on. It's getting a little irritating at this point. That one was from the bag. In fact, all the ones I'm kind of like setting here are from that bag. I will mention whenever they're not. Brown mixed with light brown, white colors. Straight white. Just white and black. No special. Hey, stop doing it. Okay, come on. Come on. You're making me lose focus. Come on. Up and down. Thank you. Like, you know better at this point. Like, it's just almost like I get slightly irritated every time you do it. You would think you would click on it at this point. Alright, I think these are the only two. I'll recognize them when I see them, though. Yes, Steffi, I know. Pet. Oh, you clicked something on the other laptop because you hit the mouse when jumping up. Yellow with black numbers. Reminds me kind of like a caution symbol kind of thing. Light blue and dark blue with gold numbers. Not clear. Solid foundation color. These two D8s. And you did it again. About to tell a nice story, and you jump up on there. I need to find a way to get a barrier for you to not do that. So let's try that. I have a table that folds. I folded up the slight edge. So these two D6s that I showed, very old. Pretty sure this is clear at one point. Now it's kind of like a darkened yellow. And this other one has a little bit of damage on it. Little bump right there. Clear with red letters. RPG dice of unknown origin from that same past family member that the D30 belonged to. Those two were the only ones that I was able to keep. I was only able to say the other one. Okay, yeah, you just did it. You still did it. That was loud and somewhat irritating. Come on. Come on. Come on. Down you go. Alright, so as I was saying, those are the only three we found. We lost the D30, but those two I still have. The desert-looking one. I want to find the D20 of this one, because there's one that I'm trying to find that I also got special, like, specifically for the coloration. The D8 from my first original set. I'm setting those to the side, because I'll show those near at the end again one more time. Rick and Morty, D100. Purple, straight color, light and dark, gold lettering, or numbering, I mean. Again from the bag. Straight black, red numbers. See, I've had my entire collection hit the floor before, like just flat out, just all over the floor, and I feel very grateful to know, like, I've like, I don't have OCD, but I'm going to use that term, OCD counted every single set to the side to make sure I still had them at least a dozen times of owning all of these. Like, I have a just slight paranoia that I'm going to be missing one at a random time. Somewhat clear, somewhat sparkly, like the pink one. Dark brown, light brown. I get this often confused with the... And you did it again. Okay, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. You have a decision to make, and you need to make it. There you go. Okay. No, it's the... I had it, and then I set it down because of that. Now I just can't find it. These two. Now, they don't look similar in any regard, however... Okay, that's probably not it. Where'd it go? Might not have found it yet. There's a straight brown one. That not the D20s, but every other set or piece of them look very similar, and I gotta get them right up close to know the difference between them. Yes, hello. You know, this is a weird thing. I can't find any of the D20s. And that's the thing, is I know they're in here. And I know they're buried, and I'm digging for them. I found another Rick and Morty one. Another Rick and Morty one. Okay, no, I know. I found the Genuine Confusion one. So, it's not... It wasn't the gold letter one. It's this one. Hi. And the best part is, I'm not editing this, and I don't upload it. I don't ever upload things that are edited very often, at least on my channel. So all of this stays in the YouTube video because I just don't have the storage space in my laptop anymore. It's like 12 gigabytes on there, and like any edited video takes like 4, especially of this length. But 2, it takes a lot of time to do that. So when you do this, it's a massive inconvenience. Please stop and come down. Anyway, examine. They look very similar, at least especially with the camera quality. One looks a little darker. It is, but not every dice in the collection of either set are big enough to really distinct. Like, I'm not going to probably have time to display it. Here's both of the D12s. You can see the little catch, but sometimes it's harder to see it in person. Okay, here's the 2 sets I get confused often as well, just like that. 2 green ones. One's slightly lighter, the top one is. The darker green one I got from somebody a long time ago. She had bought another Walmart set. This one has the pointy D4. I can only assume why they made it the bullet shaped. Maybe it was for that way you don't like Lego step on it and then it hurts like hell. I still have this. This is one of I really do enjoy the darker set. It's still nice. I'm very appreciative that I was able to get that. And of the person who gave it to me. The D10 is light purple. This one is from my first original set. It did not have a D100, so it's only 6. I didn't mention that, because I know I said there were only 6 in it earlier, and Duffy's still there, by the way, if you're curious. She's just not moving from that spot, so, like, she's fine. She usually likes to immediately walk across the keyboard, which has so many dice on it right now, which would not be the very best. So the second she realizes she has that as an option, because she will sometime very soon, it's gonna be a thing. I'll catch her though. She's fine. D12. It's huge. It is from the Tales of Equestria set, one of my first ones, and the only thing we're missing is the D4, and it's red and tiny, and sometimes I get it confused with low light with the orange one I'm holding from the straight orange set. So let's start taking some extra out that I know I already have out. I'm grabbing a lot of the straight color ones, setting them up. There's one more D20 I'm missing that I'm trying to find, because I think I've pretty much shown off every, like, primary... Okay, what did you knock over? Okay, so you knocked over this. And, you know, you have no remorse. You knocked over... Oh, my phone! You knocked over my phone. Thank you. Don't do that again, please. Yes, hello. How about you come down now? Please? No? Okay. Keep doing you. Okay, found it. Tiny D4 with dice on the bottom. So I will show my original set one more time. Here it is. My original set of dice that got me into role-playing games. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's have a debate. So if I grab, it can be any of them. Where's the other one? Okay, D10, D100. I'm going to show you a roll, and I want you to tell me what it is. 0, 0, 0. What is 0, 0, 0 to you? Is that 100? Is that 10? Is it nothing? It shouldn't be nothing. It's either 100 or 10. Which one is it? Again, that's 0, 0 on the D100, and 0. You're reading it as this. And I have people that justify both. I'm going to tell you now that I say 0, 0, 0 is 10. It's 10, and I'll show you why. Because 90, 0 is 100. Here's why. This is not a D1 through 9. This is a D10, meaning 10, the 0 is 10. They just put one number because it's the numerical. All the other ones have one side. They're not cramming a 10 on there. So this is a D10. It is the 10th place. Or no, this is the 10th place. This is 1 through 10, not 1 through 9. This is 0, 0. Let's say if we have 0, 0 once again. You roll 0, 0 and anything on here. So if you have 0, 0, 6. You roll the 6. If Because if I just ignore the fact that 0, 0 exists, because again, some people say 0, 0, and 0 are 100. If you ignore this, I hope this makes sense, but 0, 0, 0 is 10. 0, 0, 4 is 4. 0, 0, 0 is not 100. 90 and 0 are 100. If you look at them and take the time to get it, that is my stance on that. Please take the time to try and think on your own for it. I've heard people argue otherwise, and it gets lost on them. I accept either. I just ask that if it's a critical role, like, and not like the reference to the live streaming thing, but if it's like something that's going to matter in the long run, I'd appreciate if we had the role correct. And this isn't like a GIF or GIF situation. This is like just reading a numerical value in front of you and doing the basic math for it. I will die on that hill. That 0, 0, 0 is 10. Had to remember if I did all three correct. See, there's a set I want to show you, and it's cool, in my opinion. I know I just said it again, but because of a very particular thing, which I didn't know when I bought it, but I was okay with it after the fact. Okay, I found the other specialty die. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've showed you every set actually I own, technically, or at least the D20 from each, except for this one that I just found. And I did just find it. It is a sparkly, clear green one. This reminds me, shoot, it was like a water. There's a water that this reminds me of, like a green water and liquid. Not quite aloe vera. I don't think it's aloe vera. It's really neat. Let me find the D20. It's actually a unicorn. It took me a minute to realize that's what it was. I bought it for the color. Thought it was kind of neat. That is the only other one I believe I'm missing out of it. Yeah, I think we actually got all of them besides, like, black, straight purple. Like, and that one's from the bag. The one with the unicorn I specialty bought from a local game store. And I say specialty, like, it's not like I went, like, had to buy, like, fucking $200 worth of dice. It's more of just, like, I had to go out of my way to get that set rather than just getting it out of a bulk bin. Unless it has special meaning, I've had people, like, throw me random, like, D10s and stuff, and they're like, here, have this. And I'm like, no, I like having the full collection. Or something very simple, like the 2D8s are pretty sure the only two standalone ones that are, like, they have special value to me, otherwise I straight up would just not have them. I think the last one out of this box I'm going to be showing today, because I'm pretty sure I got all the other ones through without having to pick all of them out, is this one. This is a D6. You can actually see I'm holding a Minecraft slime. It is a Minecraft slime D6. I like it a lot. It's neat. He's a little guy. And that's every dice set I own. There are four more dice that I own, technically. It's one extra, just straight white one, one straight green one, and all of them have black letters, one straight red one, and one straight black one with white letters. And why I have those is because in Magic the Gathering, I had a black-green-red deck in which I needed dice to keep track of different tokens. And then I think the white one was just an extra one to have in the set for it, mainly because it matched the sleeves that I had it at the time. So that is what that was for. I don't have them with me, and there's no point in showing them off either. Because, like I said, I have to track them down, and I'm good on that right now. What else was there? Duffy has just chosen that as the search spot. We're going to go through now. That is the main end of the D&D dice set that I use. I'm going to go through and show spin downs from Magic the Gathering. If anybody doesn't know, spin downs are a set of dice, is a single D20 that is numerically valued 1 through 20, but not randomized. It's not a random order. Regular D20s all share the same order too, but it goes like if you tick it down, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, rather than it being like you got to track down the 1, you got to track down the 2. Unless it's from the D&D set. So here's my box of spin downs. I used to have other stuff in it too, but I moved them. I won't know every set. Some of these I've collected throughout the years, and I just don't remember the set. The most recent one I have a set from is Aether Drift. I bought 2 bundle boxes, and they come with these kind of bigger spin downs. Wish I would have got one of the checkered flag ones, by the way, because those are really cool. I know there's a checkered flag on there. They make these, but they're styled like a checkered flag. Very cool. Also really nice color. Phyrexia, All Will Be One, I believe, was this one. One other one of my favorites. I'm doing my favorites first. Brothers War. I bought like 4 of these boxes and kept getting only the Urza one. I gave away the other Urza ones, and I really needed a Mishra one. I believe the person I traded with the Mishra one was the same person who gave me that dark green dice set, and I was very appreciative that they were willing to do that trade, because they had the opposite problem. I think they only had 2 sets, and then I think they had 2 of the same color, but they only had Mishras. I think this was Dominaria United, which I will actually start showing, because I don't think I'm showing the set symbols very clearly. Then we have Streets of New Capenna. Now see, why do I feel like this was Dominaria related? I don't remember. Don't remember that one. D&D. So this was Into the Forgotten Realms. No. This one was Baldur's Gate. The other one was Dominaria's United. I know that also because this one is styled like a D20, and I just caught that because this is the other one, Into the Forgotten Realms. Actually like D20s from the game because they're based from Magic, or they're based off D&D. One of, if not my favorite one. This is a. I didn't actually. I had to order this one off eBay from somebody else who ended up pulling it, which is very thematic for what it is. I actually, and you can see this if you look at some of the older videos. I spent a lot on Brothers War, and I was at the point where I already got all the good cards. I was not going to buy the premium version of the bundle box just to get this spin down, because I had already spent so much on it. This is the Transformers one that you can only get from doing that. Or just getting it for somebody who did. So I bought it. I have it. So that also counts as a Brothers War one. Ikoria, the first bundle box I ever bought. Used that one for a long time. And then this one is March of the Machine, because yes, I actually bought March of the Machine products. It paid off too, because I got like 3 of the Italis, and they were like $20 for a good minute, and it helped me get my Mana Crypt back when that was legal. Okay. These are all shot in the darks. I should know most of these. These are straight colors and or just peppered, like black with like white specks. Straight colors. These are all from pre-release kits. This one is from Brothers War. I know from the Gears. There they are. This one is Lord of the Rings. There's the ring symbol. This one is Baldur's Gate. This one is... Go up, not down. Brothers War once again. This one... Eldraine, the newer Eldraine set, as of like right around the time of Tarkir, I think dropped yesterday. The new Tarkir set, as of when this video is dated. You can check the description on when this is going to be uploaded. I know this is a live stream right now for anybody watching it, but this will be a video. March of the Machine, which actually would be, I think, like that. March of the Machine again. I think my shop had a really, like, discounted March of the Machine price. Oh, no, I don't remember this one. This might have been Foundations. I think that's Foundations. Little star thing. I believe that's Foundations. Ixalan. Ooh, that is really hard to see, but it's... I'm telling you, that's Ixalan. Innistrad, I think Crimson Vow? Not too sure which one. Dominaria, and I really like the blue and green this has on it. Camera picked it up a little bit. Phyrexia, possibly Phyrexia All Will Be One. Not too sure. Okay, I'll tell you about that one in a minute. That one as well. Brothers War. Aether Drift. Oh, she jumped down. In a minute. Phyrexia. See, I know, like, I'm holding it up there for a good minute. My camera slightly has frame delay whenever I move a lot in the moment. So, like, I was trying to trigger it there, but it didn't. I don't think it does for y'all. Brothers War. March of the Machine. March of the Machine. Hold on, where'd it go? Where'd the logo go? Oh, there it was. Lightning's picking up outside, and so is the rain. Wish that hair streak wouldn't keep coming down. I don't like it. I think this one's Crimson Vow. No, I know what that one is. Okay, March of the Machine again. I guess I bought more of those than I thought. I think actually I got a few from a few friends, because these ones I don't really care as much for other people giving me. I feel like this is Theros, but I don't know where I would have got it. I feel like that might not be Theros. I don't know, it's like a weird mask. Last but not least, and real quick. There we go. These 5 are from an interesting story. They don't have a logo. They all have, I'll show you the white one. Should stand out the most. Just say 20. 1 to 20. They are from the Magic the Gathering Game Night box set. The one that is shaped like a... Is it shaped like a D20? I don't remember. I remember the actual shape. But anyway, it's not quite an octagon. I don't remember what it's shaped like. Anyway, I have one in there. And they are... It's 5 decks. I think they're standard legal. They're either 40 or 60. I don't remember how many there are cards in it. They each had a unique card with it. My game store sold them for $10 cheaper than they were when it first dropped out, one of my local game stores, and me and a friend, or me and 2 friends actually, had bought one of each. And because the cards that were in them that were unique were about... 2 of them alone were worth, like, the box. And so with them being $10 cheaper, that was a pretty good deal. So we ended up each getting one, and I have one unopened and still sealed in there. But he gave me his dice out of it, which I was very appreciative of. So I have them in my spin down box, because they are still at the end of these spin downs. So I'm going to do a once over real quick. Because, like, I feel like if I miss, like, a random, you know, I mean, like, mono blue straight color one or something like that, like, I don't think I did. But if I did, I'm not going to feel too bad about it, because that's the main bulk majority of all the dice I own. Here's the thing. If you've played D&D before, you know you actually don't need a lot of dice. You probably, I would say 4 sets of dice. Complete sets of dice. I'm putting some stuff up. That's why I'm, like, slightly off camera. My apologies. 4 sets of dice is absolutely enough for everything you're going to need on a standard, probably campaign. I mean, I'd say 6, because, like, I don't remember if Fireball's 8d6 or 6d6. So, like, things like Fireball, you might need more for, you know what I mean? But, like, it's not something you're going to do every 5 seconds, or I hope you're not able to cast Fireball every 5 seconds, or 6 seconds, because that's a turn. But you see what I'm saying, though. You do not need a lot of dice to play the game. I'm just a fucking goblin, and really like collecting dice. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that's really it. Just, see, I'm doing like a mental once over, because I feel like I'm gonna remember, like, a random obscure one I have, like, right after I finish the video, and then I'm gonna be like, shit, I didn't mention it. I gotta put it in the description or something. I'm just not gonna care, at least not this time. But I've been wanting to make a video like this for a while. And I was going to have them all kind of laid out. I might do it more refined like that a lot later in the future. But in the meantime, I guess that's going to be it for the day. If any of you are watching this on YouTube, that'd be kind of cool. If you are, there's a few different videos I'm wanting to make as of soon, and I don't know which one to focus on. One of them has to be before the end of the year. It's currently 2025 when I'm making this. And it's about a Magic the Gathering deck I built. And that one's going to require a little bit of editing. I'm going to have to record it and edit it. And I want to try and get it up before a couple months before the end of 2025. There's a particular date I can't say because I might spoil it a little bit if anybody's familiar with the date. It's kind of obscure, kind of not. But there's that, and then there's a few different RPG, not reviews, but talk-through walkthroughs I want to do, if that makes any sense. I was wanting to do a podcast a while back, if you guys remember, but I don't know really how close I am to that. But we'll get to that. Honestly, this video would kind of fall under that podcast category. I just didn't chalk it up as one. Definitely, I'm going to move your tail underneath my cord. Either way, though, I'm going to cut y'all loose. You got water and stuff, right? I know you got food, but do you have water? Yeah, you got water. She responds to that word usually when she don't, so I guess she's got it. I'll see y'all later. You guys have a wonderful day. We almost reached the hour mark. Bye-bye. Say bye, Duffy.
Say bye.